There's much discussion surrounding political affairs, and it's all out of love and concern for our own livelihoods. America is in a place where she is concerned. Her children, her citizens are all concerned about what tomorrow brings. There's much going on in America amongst the people, the American people, as it relates to connecting the dots and seeing how things are trending. Yet it's as if we feel powerless in a sense amongst ourselves to influence the wave that we're all riding. We don't know how to approach this wave and to direct the flow of it, nor the direction in which it flows. So we stand by and we allow things to happen, or so it seems. As it relates to the currency in America, we're at a pivotal time. You see, the currency is the movement of spirit that changes the tide, whether it's financial currency or spiritual currency, regardless to whichever the two you choose, they all have tremendous power in changing the tide in which Americans move, feel, think in regards to their todays and their tomorrows. Right now, the American dollar is in a very delicate place. With all of the tumultuous goings on amongst the many nations of the world in regards to America's placement economically within the structure, the American dollar is at a very vulnerable place. And that's what brings this conversation to the forefront. Who are you outside of material wealth? I like everyone to take a moment. I don't care what your spiritual background is. I don't care how illiterate or ignorant you may be to spiritual systems or how well vested and grounded you may be in them. Who are you without material comforts? Can your gifts sustain you in a environment where money is not king? This is very important, you all, because we're at a very pivotal junction in history as American people where we really need to focus on the facts. And I myself, I'm with you because I've been in situations and am currently wrestling with things where I don't know the full story of it. I don't know the full scope of the situations that I'm dealing with, just like many of you. It's as if you are somewhat limited to your knowledge of the powerful hands that are playing within your life, but what you do have are the resources that you have within you. It is your internal resources that are your gold and your crown of jewels. They will be the things that will sustain you if cultivated properly in your tomorrow, regardless of if the dollar is sound and strong or if the dollar goes away. It will be your gifts, your love, your fascinations that will allow you to spring forth something new and be able to offer it up to everyone else. And in doing so, it will sustain you and your families, even in a financial currency less market. Yet I want to build and I want you to begin thinking as to who are you without financial resources? Who would you be? How would you approach your life? How would you approach one another? Are you reliant completely upon the systems of this life? Or are you reliant upon the direction from the spirit that is within you? Is the spirit within you navigating the waters of your life? Or is it the sweat of your brow and your friends and your job and your relationships that's navigating you? Have you gotten so comfortable in this environment that you've mastered it? You know all the right people. You have the right job. You have the right skill set. and you're secure in that. Yet if that ever changed, could that gift that you have sustain you? Would you be able to go and rebuild that same structure in a new way, in a new environment? And could you take people along with you? Would you be able to garner the respect and the adoration of people without material items? This is important. This is vital to where the country is going. I'm seeing a shift in the mindsets of the people within the country, slowly but surely. People are starting to think like this. No longer are they super impressed by all of the outside projections, even though many people are. You're always going to have that percentage of people that will lag behind and need a little bit more attention and ramping up to the new process. But for the most part, I'm starting to see those that actually think and see and feel and look at things for what they are, recognizing that all of these extra buffers are not as important as maybe they once thought that they were. It could be that they've already accomplished the and dominated in the act of securing these buffers, and they know what it took to get them. And now they're able to look back and say, really wasn't all that. I went through all of that to get it, and it's just not all that. It's not as fulfilling as it is honing in on the things that come naturally and doing that thing that comes naturally. Like caring for one another, looking out for one another, offering up your testaments to the younger generation, or even those amongst you that are within your same age group that haven't entered into those environments that you've entered into, whether corporate environments or spiritual environments, whatever they may be. Offering your gifts up to those people so that somebody has a stronger advantage of taking the ball further than you did on your behalf. In God's kingdom, it is God